Guess what that is right behind me? That's right, it is the San Diego Convention Center, home to Comic-Con. But we're not going there, not today. Behind me are all the lines for all the off-site stuff, and I did start today off with Camp Snoopy. The lines here today have been crazy. There is a box lunch truck that is giving away like ice cream and a bag, and that line has stretched for like 2 blocks. Jamie is with me. Jamie, who you've seen, who came to visit me. Now I'm here in California, and she's checking out some lines. Anyway, join me as we check out all the off-site stuff here for San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Oh boy, it's crowded here, but so we ended up not going into that line for the AMC stuff because it had like 15-minute time slot increments, and then this very long line would move only 15 people at a time. So we would have been there for like 2 hours or so, which I'm getting the sense is kind of par for the course on these offsites. You end up waiting in line an hour to 2 hours for an experience, and then you get into the next line. So instead, we are here by the Paramount Plus Lodge, which I've at least seen some photos and stuff of, and it does look pretty cool, and we're going to stick it out for this one. It was quite a wait, but we are finally going to enter Paramount Plus, The Lodge. We're finally getting in. Jamie, can you believe it? We're finally going to get in.
It's been quite a journey.
It is a little crazy, a little packed in here. We found a Pet Cemetery thing. I already had this little Good Burger slider for Good Burger 2, which I didn't know that was going to be a thing. And they have like a caricature artist here, or there's a big line for it. It's like Star Trek themed for the Lower Decks show. It's a lot. This is overstimulating, to be sure. Oh, and there's like free drink tickets back here for this bar behind me. How you feeling, Jamie?
I'm enjoying it. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see everything they have. I don't know. I'm excited.
Here's a little look at the drinks that they had available. Interesting. A hard kombucha. I got the 1923 with a little bourbon. All right. How many of these do you think you've done today?
I don't count. It makes me tired.
So we got this airbrushing like stencil thing. I don't know what Jamie got. It's like a SpongeBob skull, or like SpongeBob's face is falling off. It's kind of eerie though. So I ended up getting the USS Enterprise since Jamie took the cool SpongeBob one, and I didn't want to get the meme one. But yeah, this is what I'd look like with a tattoo, of which I have 0. Over in this section, they have some sort of Yellow Jackets thing going on. I personally have not seen the show, although I do know that I should be checking it out. The real reason I am over in this way is because there is a time limit, and we're trying to see more things. And there's a whole Krabby Patty recreation here that I need to participate in. I need a photo op or something. Got my photo op. Now there is a Primal Cold Brew for the Transformers area here. This is for Rise of the Beast. I never thought that we were gonna do the Beast Morphers thing, but here we are. All right, let's wait on these, and that's it. They're gonna kick us out, right?
They're going to kick us out. 3 minutes.
All right, we got it. How is it, Jamie?
There you go. Tastes like coffee. It's pretty good.
So here we are, me vying for Employee of the Month. I don't think I'm gonna get it because of that pesky SpongeBob. However, now we are outside after that whirlwind of a Paramount Plus experience, and it is just an ocean of people here as we get closer to the convention center itself. It is gnarly, and it's been difficult to navigate. And I'm not quite sure where we should go to kind of escape this, because it's just been nothing but crowds and crowds and crowds. Back over there, I see the AMC line for the interview with the vampire and Mayfair Witches stuff is still like 2 hours, 2.5 hours perhaps. We're now in line here for the Armored Core 6 type of thing. It's a Bandai Namco activation type of thing. And the line doesn't look too bad. It's like half hour or so. So we just did some sort of cognitive evaluation. There was math involved, and I panicked. I scored a 48 out of 100. So there was another evaluation, the dexterity one, and all of these lights would light up. They were a little tall for me to get, but I got a 54, and I guess that's good. Average is 40. And Jamie got a 41. So last but not least, we are hooked up to some sort of like oxygen enhanced thing. How is it, Jamie? What are you smelling right now? Pina colada and fuzzy navel? Wow. All right, so we just got out of there. They ranked me on those 2 tests. I'm assuming they were out of 100. And I did pitifully. And Jamie, like, we're both in the same boat here. But we did get a G Fuel for our trouble, so yay, G Fuel. I don't know what this was, but it was fun. They were trying something different. It was cool. The Armored Core stuff was okay, but right next door there was a bunch of really cool Tekken like characters and costumes and stuff, and like, yeah, that was cool.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
Roger, General. We're entering Corneria City now.
So we came back over to J Street and popped into the Energize Lounge, which is pretty cool. It's mainly for like Hero Within and their merch. So they had a bunch of Star Trek stuff, this really cool, fun mural on the wall, some jewelry from Rock Love, a bunch of coffee. I actually picked up a mocha, bottle of some sort of mocha coffee. And then they had like jackets that were themed after, you know, the different ranks for different Starfleet ranks, like for engineering and science, which of course for me is great. If it wasn't like a hassle to bring home, I definitely would have bought this science themed bomber jacket. Either way, fun to pop in. And now I think we need to locate some food because it's getting crazy here in this little gas lamp quarter. So we wanted to try to stop at the Sonic Speed Cafe. There is a pop-up, right, where you can get like the cheese chili dog or whatever it's called. But there was a 2-hour line for it. So instead, we stopped to get some pizza here at, what is this, the Basic Bar and Pizza or something?
Our basic pizza.
And we got ourselves a nice little pizza. I threw some gorgonzola on there. I've never had that on a pizza, so we're gonna give it a try. We also, on the way here, stopped by the Good Omens, or walked by Good Omens. We did get tickets for that. It's like a nighttime experience, but there's already a very significant line for it, like 3 hours ahead of it opening. It's just lines everywhere, and I know Jamie warned me about that it was going to be a lot of lines. I just didn't know to what degree, because New York Comic Con is not this intense about its off-sites. So anyway, I'm going to dig in, and then we're going to figure out the plan from here. All right, here's a quick look at our pizza. It's like burnt on the outside, but doughy in the middle. The ingredients themselves taste pretty good. I'm just surprised at the unevenness of the way this pizza cooked. Anyway, gonna continue on because calories are calories. Just getting back to the hotel, I had to fast forward because we stopped at one last line for the day at the gas lamp Lumpia factory, and they're having this like mixer thing for Lumpia with a Vengeance, which is a Filipino comic book that I just wanted to go and show my support for something because it was kind of on the way back to the hotel, and it was just packed, like packed, and I didn't realize what I was doing at the time when I was walking in. We did get some Lumpia because that was the first time I wanted to try it, which is a weird memory to have now attached to my first experience trying Lumpia. But the people that are involved with the comic book all had like Lumpia on their hats, and I smiled like this weird, I guess, knowing smile to them by accident because the hats amused me, and so they gave me like awkward, like, hey, what's up type of smiles, and you know, it was just mega awkward mode. But we got our Lumpia and we left because it was just so crazy. I still haven't checked out the comic book, but I got a free one. There was like a QR code for it, which I'll be interested to see. But just thinking about the day, it was a heck of an experience. To say that I did a bunch of like off-site stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, I don't regret that, but I had to go through all of that to kind of realize it's kind of not really my thing, I don't think, to like line up, wait an hour or two for like some small type of experience, activation, if you will. It's not for me. I think my preference would have been to like just hang out and kind of like vibe And like, you know, there was a lot of people in cool cosplay that I would see walk by while I was in line, and I kind of tried to throw that into my B-roll, but ideally I would have like actually walked up to them, maybe taken a photo or two, and kind of use my like the creative elements that I do like on social media and stuff with my photography to kind of like try to connect with people or something. I think that has more appeal to me than like the hyper consumeristic capitalistic stuff that was on display of like, hey, look at all this crazy stuff, you know, this company is putting out. It's a lot of fun, but I think I'm fatigued over that type of stuff. I don't regret at all my experiences today. I thought it was a lot of fun to do something that was kind of like on this level, just chaos and energy, like just all over the place. But all that being said, I do have an actual day, a full day inside of the convention tomorrow. So I'm going to wrap things up here, and I'll connect with you, Sunday at San Diego Comic-Con, my first time there. So anyway, all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.